You're spelling
figured it out.
donut wrong?
I didn't spell donut wrong. Donut is perfectly fine.
I feel like donut has a couple different ways you could spell it, and it's accepted.
No, it's Donut. It's the same way it's written on the can. Donut.
What about?
It's technically spelled
UGH.
Doughh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it
That's
is.
the right
man.
way to spell it.
I've seen it spelled like that.
Not Dunkin' Donut.
Well,
Well, Duncan don't spell Duncan right either.
Yeah, they do.
welcome back, everybody, to episode 22. Feeling 22. I don't know about you, but of Squad Pod. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about real quick before we get rolling in here? Any announcements? Any shout outs?
Check out Squad Pod Sports. We just had another
Always.
special guest on this week.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jacob
yeah.
Christner from the Pundits Pundit. You can find him on Twitter at PunditsPundit1. He's posting new episodes up there each week on
Yep.
YouTube as well. I mean, last week was our longest podcast on this Squad Pod. This
Yeah.
week on Squad Pod Sports is our longest sports podcast
God.
with him. We just it took us at least an hour to go through like this past week's games just because we just kept talking and talking about it. But like we didn't even really get to like our bias bubble like we normally do. We just like went straight to the sports fact and that was about it at the end. But
Right.
Yeah,
Next
check
week
out
be
that
back to normal as far as I don't
Yeah.
think we have anybody lined up as for next
No.
week. It'll just be me and you. We'll run through everything like normal, catch up.
Yeah.
Interesting news. Like I know this is posting on Friday, but like today's Wednesday and John Wall and Russell Westbrook just got swapped for each other. So I think that's
Yeah.
pretty interesting. Fortunately, we didn't get to talk about that yesterday on the podcast.
Yeah.
but it is
Like
what it
there's
is.
always some sort of news that breaks a day after we film that shit. It's crazy.
That's the
It
way
is.
it'll
It
go.
never fails.
Right, but that's about it. Check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you guys were missing a game for the podcast yesterday. That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wednesday
it is what it
game.
is though.
Wednesday game. Who would have guessed?
And then
Who
like
would've
next
guessed?
week we'll have pretty much one going on as we're filming, pretty much.
Right. We got
Ah.
Tuesday football next week too. Who plays Tuesday?
Ravens.
That's just funny to me.
Ravens Dallas. They get extra.
can't
They get
get
extra rest.
Dallas has been chilling since Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Dallas is gonna
You
have.
guys
like-
play Monday, so you only get like
Oh no, Dallas just
Down.
played Sunday, didn't they?
No, they
Who
play.
did play?
Oh no, yeah, Texans played this one.
I
Huh?
don't know.
It's weird to
Who-
see Dallas.
No, Dallas definitely played on Thanksgiving, but I know we're getting off topic, but I feel like I need to know now. Like,
It was.
has there been a week of
Houston-
football in between then and now?
No, it was
No.
Houston and
What is today?
Oh yeah, today's only the
Tomorrow.
second.
yeah.
Today's Wednesday.
Tomorrow will be a week since they played.
Okay.
Dallas.
Okay, yeah, it's
Fuck,
only been a
man.
week since
I was like,
Thanksgiving.
damn,
They've been chilling since Thanksgiving.
they have been chilling since Thanksgiving, and then they're gonna be chilling until next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, that's pretty much what we got to talk about. There's really nothing else in development as of right now, as far as like guests or anything. But we're gonna be back to normal next week. You know, probably be back to our hour-long podcast. You know, it's not gonna be anything crazy.
I got some.
It's been
Hitting the
gone
major
a little
stuff.
long.
Yeah, I got some shout outs.
This one isn't 4 hours long.
No.
Yeah.
What was that, Alex?
Nothing. I
Shout outs.
got some shout outs because
Oh.
I actually have a guest that's filming next week. It won't be out next week. Filming next week.
Yeah, that's
Lights
right.
coming over
I am. I'm gonna be on tap that
this
here.
Saturday, man. We're gonna
I'm
film. but
excited.
Big
those won't be
bitch.
released till the week of Christmas. They'll be released the week
Oh,
of
that's
Christmas.
awesome, though.
It's gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Maybe I'll make you
and
lift
that's
this up.
gonna drive me over.
That's a
and then
good
she's gonna
idea.
then she's gonna come pick me up
That's a good idea.
later.
That's a
So
good
I'm
idea.
gonna make sure to eat a good breakfast in the morning, like
That's another good
lots
idea.
of bread.
Alex
So-
is like, these are good ideas.
These are all good.
It's like, yes, yeah.
I would
do
I
it.
would drink a lot of water the night before too. just
I
you know,
will do that as well.
get it in you. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Matt's got a big one, doesn't he?
he's got the-
Didn't you say?
It's not as big as it was going to be, but it is still the biggest one we've done so far.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Like the most
amount of
beer drank in a single day.
Damn.
Like, and I know Matt Elf will be a part of it, so that'll be the highest percentage of beer we've drank
I'm
in
gonna have
also.
to make sure to keep drinking water in between. That's what I did on the last episode where I was just down. I think I
Oh,
drank
dude.
like 7 or 8 beers that podcast, dude. And I was just
I
drinking
think-
water in between.
If I wasn't on Alex's couch eating nachos, I was at the sink getting water. Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna have to do. But I'm looking forward to it, man. It should be fun.
Yeah, but I mean, other than Wyatt, just keep up with Tap That. We should have episodes every weekday this month. We're just coming out with a bang since we took a break. So
Definitely.
every weekday this month we have a planned video.
That's awesome.
So fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
That's awesome, man.
So
I know you've been
check-
putting out a decent amount of them this week.
Yep.
the Dunkin' ones are coming out this week, right?
Yeah, all the Dunkin' ones right now are coming out. And just a little, I mean, this will be out tomorrow, Friday? It'll
Friday,
be
yeah.
out, but I'm working on the grossest beer we've ever had on the show right now.
Oh no.
It was awful.
It doesn't surprise me that a coffee beer would be one of the worst ones.
Actually, and just a little inside, we liked the coffee ones, and the whole time we were drinking them, we said how you should have got on.
Oh,
This-
yeah.
That
This
would
was
have been
the
your
only
episode.
IPA in the pack. It was the only one in the pack, and I
Oh.
hated it. I thought it was disgusting. It was sweet. It was so sweet. But that's all. Make sure you're checking out that.
Nice, man.
All right.
How you guys been this week?
Good.
Good, good.
Been good. It's all
Just
right.
working.
Work sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is,
Trying
man.
to
Back to
just
the
get
grind.
through it. Getting to Christmas. Christmas coming up. Getting presents and stuff. you know.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be an odd Christmas. Thanksgiving was really weird. Because I mean, I didn't go anywhere for Thanksgiving. I know you didn't either, Evan. But like,
I didn't either.
yeah, it's gonna be really weird for Christmas, I think, as well.
I think,
Uh,
I'm going to be doing
I think
the
I
same.
talked about this last week. We didn't do anything last Christmas anyway, but we allowed people. I mean, or people like my mom, Brittany's parents stopped in, that kind of thing. But
Mhm.
this year, I don't know. It'll definitely be shorter. I know if they do stop in, they're not going to be hanging around for an hour or so.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
mine will just be my immediate family. That's all that'll be there.
yeah, that's pretty
I'm-
much
I'm
what mine's
excited
gonna
for
be.
it though.
It's not that. I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
That's true.
But we'll get back to
But
normal
consider
next
the
year or the year after
circumstances.
or whatever. Got to stay safe.
Exactly, and I know everybody here is staying safe.
Oh,
Sweet.
yeah, man.
Trying
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, and
Take that seriously.
Exactly.
the hard
Yeah.
part's getting all the people around you to take it seriously,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
family and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the family that
It's
doesn't
like
take it
you
seriously.
don't want
I'm
to
just
come
gonna cut
across
out.
as a jerk. I feel like most of my family understands, but I know there are some people whose family members are a lot more, this isn't real. What are you doing? Why are you not? That kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
don't ruin a family over this. If someone doesn't want to do something, respect it.
I'm not
that's what
going to let
should
it control me.
We're just a bunch of sheep, but hey, we don't got COVID,
I
so
just wasn't ready for it. I should have been ready for it, but I wasn't ready for it. Oh, not good. I just feel like I have a picture in my head of like the person saying that shit. And it just,
Oh,
oh my god.
Yeah.
I've got a whole group of people. I think I could put a face to that.
It's just like it sounds like you're letting it control you. At least like your narrative and everything. Like just it's just like ridiculous.
But like, is it really controlling you? Like I can walk outside and cough on someone if I really wanted to. No one's gonna stop me. I wouldn't do it, but
Yeah.
I'm not being controlled. I could do it, but I'm not a piece of garbage. So
It's
I'm
just
not
funny
doing-
that that's the like automatic go to, like I'm not gonna let it control me. Like it's like that's just so typical,
Yeah.
I feel like I guess maybe we shouldn't get too much into it, but
Yeah.
the
What did
people
you have
that
to talk
say
about?
that are easily controlled. I feel like,
Yeah.
but
Be safe,
anyway,
people.
yeah,
Yeah.
Be
it's
safe.
real.
It takes all of us. that's the message.
This was your public service announcement for the
Yeah.
episode.
Brought to you by Squad Pod.
CDC, if you'd like to sponsor us, we are taking sponsorship. So
Get Dr. Fauci on the show. Talk about.
Get him
some
on the show.
I got some questions.
I got some questions.
I
I
got
need some
questions,
answers.
Fauci.
one, how do you put up with this? How do you sleep?
I don't know how you do it, man.
2, why did everybody go after toilet paper?
Yeah. Why
I don't make you poop anymore.
Specifically.
Do they know something we don't? I don't.
Hey man,
Is the deep
I just
state
hope-
no? Like,
that like everything gets back, like you guys were saying, everything gets back to normal as soon as possible. Honestly,
Yeah. I mean, who knows? A vaccine might come out that from what they're saying, like middle of December, late December. But that's
Right.
like nobody, like not one of us are going to be able to get it. It's going to be like for people like in immediate need and stuff, you know.
right?
I was thinking, so I was hearing on the radio about like the tiers, and I haven't looked at this yet. Like there's like 1A, 1B, but I mean, my job is actually, I mean, I don't know, I guess my job at where I'm at is considered essential, but I mean, financial institutions are considered essential. I wouldn't be obviously like healthcare worker kind of essential, but I think my job is actually near the top.
Yeah, I
of
think
the
banks
list.
were like, they've lasted pretty much the whole time. didn't they?
I think they've only ever closed if like a particular bank thought they wanted to like just kind of downsize and not.
Either that or
Yeah,
like
kinda
they
cut
close the
operation
lobby
costs.
or something. They'll just keep like a
Mhm.
drive-through or something open, you know.
Yeah, that's what ours is doing. Not the lobby, but they're just kind of saying we're staying open until there's like an outbreak in the area, and then they'll just shut it down.
So they
So
lockdown part 2.
Well,
Oh,
shut it down.
Yeah. yeah, they
Think
were
it's
doing this
coming
whole thing
after
with like
Christmas?
appointment only and stuff.
I think
and
Possible.
You think that's why they're waiting the lockdowns? Because people are gonna be outraged if they lock down before Christmas.
Yeah, probably.
Just wait
They're
till
gonna
after
let-
Christmas.
I feel like they should have locked down before Thanksgiving. Like this is just
Watch,
what I
they
was
gonna-
like thinking in my head. Like they like based off of the numbers, they should have locked down before Thanksgiving, but like they knew like that was going to
Yeah.
drive people insane.
And then they're like, Christmas is right after. We can't
See,
just
I-
lock down before Christmas. So what
I
they're gonna piss people off even more because they're gonna like wait till after Christmas and they're gonna lock down right before New Year's. And people are gonna be like, I can't go to Marvel Run for New Year's. What are you
I
telling me?
actually think from an economic stance, it's smartest to stop right after Christmas
Oh,
because
absolutely.
yeah.
Because
I thought about that too.
Christmas, and
I
then
thought about
after
that
Christmas
too.
is already the weakest
Yeah.
economically that the country is, anyways, because nobody's buying anything.
But
Yeah.
still, people
Shut
would have
Everyone buys stuff for Christmas, regardless of
Like,
Yeah,
situation.
So shut it down January 1st. Boom. There you go. You make
people that
salt.
like, I'd rather get sick and get my kids my damn goddamn presents. You know, it's like,
Tom Wolfe trying to be
Not-
a Grinch.
I need my $200 flat screen TV, and ain't no one gonna stop me.
Ain't no one gonna stop.
not Rhoda.
Get online.
not Wolf.
Wait, what do you
Nobody
mean?
can stop-
I'm not getting nothing online.
Oh,
Takes all the
wow.
heart out of it.
Have somebody ship it to me? Are you kidding me? So it can show up broken? Like there was
Yeah,
just
I
some,
can't trust
you know,
people.
Can't trust the mail.
We'll
Can't
see
trust
what
them, man.
happens.
That's all what happens.
Still like 180 some cases a day, or
Yeah.
180,000.
So I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if it's just like the talks about it. Maybe I'm a sheep. I don't know. But I'm kind of warming up to the idea of the vaccine. You know, like I don't.
Sheep.
I still don't think I want to be like patient zero. I guess I am. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm taking a wait and see approach more or less, just because like I want to see what
Same.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
if
don't.
it-
I don't
if
want
it's
to be patient
promising-
zero. But you
Yeah,
know, if like a month
exactly.
goes by and like no one's growing a third limb, I'll be like, okay.
I'll probably wait a little
Yeah.
longer than a month, but
I was gonna say
I will
I
too.
was initially that way. You know, it was like 6 months or
Not
so
gonna put like
maybe.
a time
Yeah,
stamp
but-
on it necessarily, but I'm just gonna just be like,
yeah. I mean,
It's not
I
like I
don't know.
go out too often. I work from home, so I mean, it's like let everybody else get the vaccine. I'm good. I'm not
Yeah,
going out
yeah.
really.
I
I'm
guess
gonna see
that's
if they
so.
call them in 2 months and say I have cancer now. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh well,
oh,
I have a
that
sick
sounds-
growth outside of my neck. I
that
can't like.
sounds way worse than COVID.
Yeah, I
You don't need
kind of
this,
rather have
need
the sniff.
something else.
I'd rather be like in bed sick for a couple days than have
Yeah,
a bulbous like cyst on my neck or something. I don't know.
exactly.
Not that bad.
It's
Up
bad.
with a little like
We're all
like,
healthy young
person
people.
on like attached to your side.
We'll probably all survive. You know, not that it's about us, but like the vaccine specifically is about me.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I was
that's
getting
a
at. Like,
choice.
if I was able to get it, you know, if it
Yeah.
is opened up to someone in my position, I might get it. I don't know,
like,
because I'm around people all day.
Ah.
Gotta wait because I guarantee you that like athletes
I didn't know
and
that
stuff,
was a
and people
bot
that are
first.
playing like sports and stuff, they're gonna have to be like they're gonna be made to get it pretty much.
Oh yeah.
If they're gonna continue. So pretty much have them get it and then just
Yeah.
watch all the athletes, see if there's
Next thing you
anything
know,
like
Tom Brady's got 2 heads. You're like,
Or it makes him develop a better cannon, and he's throwing further balls.
yeah, they're gonna be like
plays
even
till he's
like
50.
more like
God
freak
damn
athletes
it.
out there. Like cheetah speed.
Yo, man, Tyreek Hill.
We're gonna have like superheroes.
Yeah,
That shit
crazy.
is crazy. Man, that's how it happens. This is how superheroes happen.
This is how
Vaccine.
super.
Yeah. Maybe this
It's
is
like,
how mutants become a thing.
Or
The
zombies.
boys. Or
Pick
zombies.
Different term.
We're zombies.
All
If
right,
it's
why I
zombies,
took the worst case scenario. We're talking about getting
Hey,
like, you know,
Gotta
Cyclops.
talk about it. We gotta talk. You know, it's
Wolverine.
a possibility. Got is how it starts. This was like how I Am Legend was. They were like shit started like this, fell back, like did work.
didn't work.
Didn't work.
Well,
Then we
now
have to
maybe
call
I
it
won't
a-
get it.
And then one of us chilling with a dog in the
Yeah.
middle of Harrisburg.
Yeah. I don't have none of us have a dog though.
No.
If there's an apocalypse, I'm staying away
You're
from
gonna
Harris.
find a dog because you're gonna be like, I'm gonna watch your back. You're gonna watch my back.
I don't know what I would do. I told you guys already. I don't really have a plan. We talked about that like first
Mhm.
podcast, second
Yeah.
podcast, something like that. I don't really have a plan because like
I'm
I'm
ready.
like it's not gonna happen. I'm one
My
of them
only
people.
problem is I don't have a gun. I don't have any fire.
Now
You say
here's
you said I'm ready. My only problem is I don't.
but-
You just told everybody on the internet.
now
I have the biggest thing missing.
like
And
I'm
then I
not
got-
ready.
Evan says he doesn't have a gun. Let's go.
Evan,
You're
I-
as ready as I am.
You can come to
Go to
my
his
house. We'll be good.
Since we did talk about the zombies, I got another question though. Since like the vaccines are only like like the flu vaccine is normally like 30 or 40% effective. What if there's a chance, say, if like the vaccine comes out and there's a chance like that 30 or 40% that you could get superpowers? Would you take it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But like there's gonna be side effects if you don't, though. If you don't, so like the 30.
So like, there's a 30% chance I get
30%?
superpowers, but like a 70% chance that
Yeah,
like
and it's
I get
random.
a,
It's
I get
not
a-
like a specific superpower. You're just
some
gonna get
inha-
some superpowers.
Like Inhumans or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I'd take a really useless superpower over nothing.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Any superpower, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a superpower.
yeah, like
I mean, yeah.
the ability to like poop really fast or something. I don't know, like something random. I don't know.
They make a pill for that.
Speaking of poop, real
Yeah,
quick,
I think they
I
do.
just want to jump on this. You guys know what the
I
world
don't
record
know. I was just.
for poop is?
What'd you say?
Just speaking of poop, do you know what the world record for the longest poop is?
No.
You just want to take a shot in the dark.
Wait, okay. The longest, like literally longest, like
One
piece
connected.
of shit,
Yeah.
or like someone sitting on the toilet pooping.
No. That it doesn't have to necessarily be on the. No. Like a piece.
Okay.
And they act like what sitting there, they're just walking forward as it's cut like
Yes.
one straight line.
That. Basically, yes.
Is it like 2 feet, 3 feet?
I
Way
bet
higher.
it's longer. I bet
Longer?
it's longer.
12
I don't
feet?
want to know.
Way higher.
I don't even.
More than 12 feet? 20 feet?
26 feet.
What?
I saw that today.
How, bro? How does that even fit in your body? You're like, you
Where's
gotta
it
be
at?
dying the whole time. You
Just
feel
like,
because I know everyone, like, you know how like sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, bro, this dude's got like his whole like
Woman.
abdomen is full.
It was a woman. It was a woman.
Her
Hey,
whole
listen.
abdomen is
She
full.
did it on
Listen.
purpose, and she walked down a bowling alley lane like crap walked down.
Why?
All right, listen. This aside,
Done it
what
outside.
bowling alley approved this shit? Literally. What bowling alley listened to this pitch and they're like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's all right with us.
We're in.
I don't want to go to that bowling alley.
Yeah.
Take lane 3.
And rock.
I bet they got like her picture up in the bowling alley.
Over the world's longest.
Yeah,
world record shshit.
they have
they
to
just
have a
have-
picture of her like next to it
Yeah, man.
or standing over like.
100%. They have to.
But how does that even happen? Like
That
Wyatt
is
said, where
wild.
she has to be like feeding it acid. She has to be like
Who
adding to it.
allows that?
Listen, this was like a purposeful record. Like
Yeah,
she,
that's what like she was just sitting one day, just like, you know what, I think I could do that. She watched an episode of South Park. She's like, I could do that.
I saw it.
So Randy.
I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, "Ah, that's not true. That's way too long." And my curiosity got the best
Like,
of
I
me,
gotta look this shit up.
and I googled it. It was in
I'll
1992.
be damned.
Yeah, but Randy's had girth.
It was 1995. It was way before that. It was almost like it was just a little bit after we were born, guys.
That's crazy. That is
Damn, she's
wild.
still holding
We
this record?
existed in a world where this happened.
Wait, so you're telling me that episode of South Park has came out and no one has tried to beat that record?
Simpsons did it, bro. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
that like she did that like a good over 10 years before that episode of South Park.
Yeah.
Simpsons
So,
did.
it has nobody's tried it since then.
Yeah.
Or maybe they
Oh,
have. They
shit.
just haven't
They,
succeeded.
they haven't figured it out. Like, how?
Are you telling me we have a world record shit upon us? We just don't even know it's coming.
We don't
It's
even.
coming.
We're gonna be
It's
sitting.
like a
we're gonna be
Category
like
6
40 or
hurricane.
50 doing
It's
this
like how
podcast, and then we're
waiting-
like, it's gonna happen. We're like, back on episode 22, we talked about
We called it.
Yeah, we called it.
2021, the biggest shit is coming.
you know everybody's waiting for Yellowstone to erupt there. They're like, oh, it's way overdue. It's way overdue. Look at that. That's the type of
Now,
shit.
whenever it like Yellowstone happens, they're gonna like, I wonder if anybody broke that shit record yet.
Oh god.
There's only one thing left. Like, that has to happen.
Have you guys heard about that though? Like if Yellowstone erupts, we're pretty much all doomed.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Yellowstone is a giant super volcano.
We'll be alright.
No,
Super volcanoes.
no, it's
Super
like
volcanoes.
I'm pretty sure it's like it would be a catastrophic event.
Man,
You ever heard of
Wreck wherever
Pompeii?
it's at. Like,
man,
Look
the
at what
flu
happened
the
with South
flu
Sea
kills
Star.
more
Kit
people than
Harington
super
died in
volcanoes.
Pompeii. Jon
you ever
Snow
hear
died in
Pompeii? You say the flu kills more people in Yellowstone every year?
Yeah, the flu kills more people than super volcanoes. What am I worried about super volcanoes?
Bro. You ever hear
Look
about
at the
Kit
data.
Carnes, the Hawk
Look at the
Island?
data.
Look at the data. Y'all sheep worrying about super
Sheep, Look
volcanoes.
at the data. Don't let it control your life.
See this
About
spike
super
of super
volcanoes.
volcanoes? That's not normal.
Got me there, you got me there, you got me
You
there.
man, I
volcanoes
can't jump in
just-
this fucking lava
Be
pit.
worried about these big ass, like, who know what monoliths that are appearing in the middle of fucking places and disappearing. Is it the Illuminati? Is it
I'm totally with
aliens?
Clinton. This is some sort of viral marketing thing.
No way.
I saw a
It's
thing
real.
about it today where it's like we're either gonna find out some crazy shit about aliens soon, or we're gonna find out some bullshit marketing about like someone coming out with something that we have
It's
to
gonna be
buy.
like-
It's gonna be like State
Oreos.
Farm released a new freaking line of auto
Yeah.
insurance or something.
It's gonna be like
stupid
a
that.
remake of 2001: Space Odyssey because they like had the black monolith in that.
What if
in
it
that-
is aliens?
I'd be okay
though?
with that.
I'll be
Something
down
like
with
that,
it.
like a movie or.
What would you rather it
cool.
be at this point?
Alien.
Something stupid
Alien.
like marketing or aliens?
Alien.
Absolutely
No,
alien.
I don't want aliens this year.
Man, get out of here.
No,
Aliens
this
They're
year
gonna
is the
kill us.
only year
Bring
that's gonna
anything, bring
happen.
the aliens.
It's a grand finale.
Yeah, dude.
It's gonna
Give
be
him
New
the end game.
Year's. They're doing
Yeah.
it now, and everything's
We're
gonna
in the
happen
end
on like
game
New
now.
Year's night, right? Coming into 2021.
Oh,
You gotta
God.
have the finale of fireworks, dude.
That'd be
No.
wild.
Hopefully they cool aliens.
Yeah,
Hopefully they
That-
come to teach
that's
us
what I
shit.
mean. You gotta.
I'm
hope
just
that
not
they're
optimistic
decent.
with this year. I mean, if they came January 1st of next year, I'd be like, I'll welcome them with
Be
open
like-
arms.
What if we
But-
just contact them this year and then like they're like, oh, but we're still like a couple years of light travel away from you. Like
I think if it happens, it'd be more of like a reveal than like a first contact. Like
Yeah,
I
I think they'd be
Internet-
like, we are your
Something.
gods now. Like that kind
They're just
of.
gonna show up. They're gonna show up wherever those monoliths like appeared.
they're gonna say, bow to me.
bow.
We'd be like, okay.
All right.
All right.
Except,
The
yeah,
flu kills more people than aliens every year.
yeah.
Well, just
Check
Do you
the
know
data.
that, though?
Check the
Do you know
data.
that, though?
Look at the
No.
data.
Do you know that?
Some
Leave you
people
guys
let
all
aliens
balance
control
your
their life, but
supreme
not me.
Your numbers. I can't argue with your numbers. The flu does kill
He's
more
right.
people than aliens every year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We have the
King-
facts.
You can't argue with logic.
Anyway, let's move on because we went to some crazy places so far. We
Evan
went
didn't even
from
ask
aliens
this
to
question.
aliens.
Can you guys believe we had no plan for this?
Right? I think
That's
it's
great, though.
better with no plan.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
Some
that
more
was-
wild shit is raw. Like Eddie
Literally,
Murphy.
we talked about shit for a good minute or two.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't even want to be reminded of that goddamn bowling alley ass.
Bowling alley? Really though? A bowling alley?
I just
It was one of those things I had to look up, man. You
How
know.
long is a bowling alley though? That's not 26 feet, is it?
How
at
long
least
ago?
Oh yeah, okay. I'm thinking like yards or something. Okay.
it's gotta be at least.
But
She's waddling down the
Well,
whole.
She hit the pins.
But
this-
She hit the
They
pin.
They had to have like put something over it because like that shit's slippery, man. You can't just like walk on it.
Rest is
She'd be
all.
having a hell of a time.
like,
Unless she has her feet in the gutters,
I'm gonna take
walking like
a 5-yard shit, and I'm gonna be like,
Holy
"Hey,
shit.
let's squat on a bowling alley lane. You know, like
60
that's.
feet long. That's long as shit. She barely halfway.
In the
No, I
gutters.
can't
in
do
the
math
gutters,
right now.
just bow-legged over this pole. Yeah, that's probably
Just
the
like-
perfect angle too. The way that like you squat, like whenever you bow-legged,
What if they
perfect
left
straight
the
line.
they left all that slippery shit on the court or on the thing like as a challenge? Like so she
Oh my
like
God.
you know what I mean?
All right.
That was part
Now
of the
someone's
world
gotta make
record.
it
She's
straight.
like slipping and sliding the whole time.
Now we're getting sidetracked.
But
Fucking
like,
ridiculous.
what if she had to keep going and she got to the end of the bowling alley? What's she gonna do? Turn around? Like,
Yeah, man. Curve over. They got
Just like,
bumpers
I
on.
did
so
it.
It's just like you could,
or you
careful,
could have done it in
careful.
like an open field or something.
not to try not to break it.
Oh my God. Freaking
Just
90s were weird, man.
Waddle real slow.
90s were weird, man. Hey, man.
I've
let's
seen
get
Rockers
off that
Modern Life.
topic.
Yeah, that is something I could have never known, but you know, now we all
Yeah,
know.
thanks for that, Alex. I'm
Now we all know.
glad I know now.
More you know.
Knowing's half the battle.
Knowing's half the
This
battle.
is PSA all episode. All right, what else do we have to tell the people?
I don't know. You had something you want to talk about, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did. It's an off the wall one, but it's kind of news related. Not okay. So I'm gonna go from like one angle and go somewhere completely different. So just kind of stay with me here.
Mhm.
So I was looking at the news.
Don't get sidetracked because this
No,
that's
no,
a
like-
hard thing in this podcast.
So my question is totally not like what I'm asking. Like, I'll just tell you. So I was reading the news and they were talking about how they started I guess they're gonna start doing different methods of killing people on death row. Like not just lethal injection. Like I guess they're letting you do other things now. But anyway, when I was reading that, I was thinking, and I want to ask you guys, if you were, forget the reason, you're on death row. I don't care what you did, but you got the death penalty. What is your last supper?
Ooh,
Within
good
reason.
question.
Within reason. You know, like I was
Cake with
telling.
file in it.
Wait, so I can get a bunch of stuff, right?
Hold on.
Cake with a file in it.
I just.
I'm already thinking. I'm not thinking like I can get. I'm
Alex
like,
thinking
I'm about
outside
to
the box. He's like, I ain't dying today.
eat cake with
I'm
a
not going
file
down.
in
It's
it.
not a fight.
I ain't going down.
Good answer.
No, but I mean, like, okay, so you got to keep it within reason. You know, like Gordon Ramsay's not going to
Like,
cook you a
okay,
Wagyu tomahawk steak if you kill 12 people. You know,
Yeah.
I only
But,
killed
like,
9.
okay, maybe. I mean, maybe
How-
Gordon Ramsay wouldn't cook it. Maybe someone else would. But like, you know, within reason. Like a steak isn't out of the question. But like, you know,
Yeah,
you
but
can't
too
get too crazy. But what would be on your, like, a couple items and a drink? I don't know. Like, you get one last supper. What is it?
Oh man, that's a hard one.
That is a really hard question,
Like,
man.
Think of just you have one last thing you could eat.
Is it
Just
like a
one?
meal?
can you
Whatever.
just pick
There's
whatever
people that
you want?
order a bunch of stuff.
I was gonna say I'd probably pick like a bunch of my favorite shit.
Yeah, I would order.
Yeah.
I would have like some like my mom's spaghetti and meatballs or something. You know what I mean? Something delicious, like homemade like that. I would have like some like lobster and some butter,
Yeah.
like like I would probably just like try to just rattle off a bunch of delicious stuff that I know I like. I'd be like, just bring me all of that, and I'll eat
What-
as much
what
as
can
I
you-
I'm
can.
gonna be so full whenever they take me. I'll be like, I just want to die, man. Just kill me.
You're like,
I
I'm
feel
gonna
so
die
sick
if
right
you-
now.
If I eat that last piece of steak, I'm gonna keel over. I swear.
Save that injection. I got
Take me
this.
to the chair, boys. Let's get this over with.
I'm cool.
I'm cool, man.
You'll eat
I got
so
the
much, you
itis.
just
I'm gonna
regret
sleep while you
everything.
do this.
You know, the more you
Look at
eat,
some ribs.
the more you eat,
Like
though,
your
you know,
balls.
you evacuate your bowels one more time. So like,
I'm gonna be dead, man. I don't care. That's their problem at that
That's
point.
yeah, like you gonna be cleaning this off.
Put a diaper on me. I don't get it.
It is what
I
it
don't know, man.
is.
That is like.
all right. And this is again thinking outside the box for me. This I don't know. This is my serious answer. I want like a 8-pound bag of fucking Swedish fish or gummy worms, and I'm gonna eat that shit so goddamn slow. Like I'm not done. Not quite done. It's got a couple more jellyfish left or whatever, Swedish fish left, and then I'm just gonna like span my days out. You know.
It takes you like a couple minutes just to eat like one little handful, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna be eating that shit for a minute.
I'm gonna get like an
Something's
8-pound
gonna
bag of
stick to your
caramels.
teeth.
Your
Dude,
jaw's
you
gonna
know
be
the
so
lady
sore after
inevitable.
the
Get a
first
bunch
couple
of milk
hours.
duds. Be like, man, hold on.
Your jaw's gonna be
Yo.
so sore.
Wait, and which way am I going out? Am I getting electrocuted or lethal injection?
Okay, so I guess like right now the only legal way is lethal
Lethal
injection, but
Well, I'm cool with
apparently they're opening it up. So
I'm
you know,
not down with getting electrocuted. Like then I want my last meal to
It's
be
just like
arson.
asking the prisoners now. They're just like, well, how do you want to die, man?
They should.
Man, just shoot me. Like, all right, boom, shoot
Fire
dude ahead.
squad.
Death
Fire
squad.
squad.
that was one of them. That's apparently going to be legal.
Yeah.
I don't think
Firing
firing
squad.
squad is super inhumane. I mean, you just get shot and you're dead. You know. I mean, it depends.
It's,
I don't know though. I feel like
Practically
lethal
speaking,
injection
the
is probably
cheapest,
like the
probably.
easiest.
It's cheaper.
Lethal
And listen,
injection's been fucking people up though. They haven't been dying like
That's what I'm
right. You know what I
saying.
mean?
For
you
real?
might not
They've
die
been
this-
getting bad chemicals from
I
like
think
just
that's
these
the
crazy
argument
companies.
for implementing
it's
different
been-
methods.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It hasn't been doing it right.
And
It's been
it's-
putting people in a lot.
Instead of having people shoot you in a firing squad, they should just have like a chain gun in there, like 4 chain guns, and like 4 people should just like but nobody should
You
be
would die instantly.
But
Yeah,
no,
you wouldn't
instead
feel
of the
anything.
death, instead of just like killing them right away, just give them like a big ass obstacle course with mines and Gatling guns or something, or like a firing squad like
Oh my God.
horizontally, and then have
Like
mines
a-
set up throughout. So
a
like,
Ninja Warrior course.
And
yeah,
if you
a
make it
deadly ninja
through-
warrior.
if you make it through, you're a free man.
Either
Yeah.
that or you just don't die.
know
You just stay in prison. But
Yeah.
that was my
That's true. They give you the
that
choice.
that was my
Which,
thought.
like,
It's like, hey, are you still stay in prison? You just don't die.
You're a free man.
They just have to survive. Like, then people watch it. You know, they put them all on that island, and it's like a big battle royale, and the
You just gotta
person.
survive a minigun in mines.
That's what
Yeah.
Earth is.
That's
That's
what
the aliens. It's a
Earth-
battle royale.
I just picture
big
like the
battle
dude getting
royale.
through it, and he's like, "Yeah, I get to get out. I'm free." And you're like, "Nah, man, you go right back in the hole. You just ain't dying."
Listen, if he wins, he gets life instead of death penalty. And then if he can go again and do it again, and if he wins
Ooh.
again,
Oh.
he gets to go to white collar prison. Like where it's like
you get yeah.
wait,
yeah.
wait, isn't this the like premise of like Death Race or something?
no,
Like,
it's
remember that movie with Jason Statham?
This is better, man.
better.
This
And
is
then if he
Wyatt,
wins,
write this down. Write this down.
if he wins again, he gets to go to like a Swedish prison because they're real nice. They're even better than white collar prisons.
You're gonna
Sorry,
need like
prisons.
I don't know, like we're not gonna
If
be able
this
to make
dude
this movie.
wins
This is a
this
high
thing
budget
3
movie. you talk
times,
about.
if this dude wins this thing 3 times, he's got to go
Gotta
into the
go free.
NFL
Do-
after
do we
this.
give him
shit.
a cash prize?
yeah, you're gonna be
Like
making
five-
millions of dollars.
He doesn't get out. He's still like a murderer, or like we don't know what this guy did.
He's like,
But he
"Fuck
gets
it,
to
I ain't
play in
gonna
the NFL.
send me back. I think I can do it again."
I think I can do it. Put him
Like we gotta rearrange the minds or some shit for this guy. He's figured it out.
figuring it out.
Like one dude ever does. Like, how?
Like
I-
how?
I got
He's-
something
he's
else I
like,
want to
"Got it,
talk about,
I'll
but I
do it."
want to circle back to it. I don't want to. I want to talk about what we were talking about and then come back to it because I want to hear what you guys think about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think and this sounds like I'm sucking up, and I'm totally not. But Brittany's mac and cheese is really good, and I would hope no, dude, no, you haven't had it. All right,
It's behind
I
you.
don't
don't
even
even know.
have it.
You don't even know.
My mac and cheese. Say
This
mac and
is
cheese.
not sucking up.
He's
I
just over
love
the camera.
mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese so much.
He's
And
reading it
Torres
off.
is really good. I'm just saying.
You have to get some, man. Because
Yo,
you
I said my mom's spaghetti, so
Yeah,
I feel
Brittany's
you on that.
mom's spaghetti. I
Oh
can't say Brittany's mac and cheese.
I feel
love
like an asshole because I was just gonna pick a bunch of shit that I like that like no particular person makes.
Well, see, I'm hoping like this is also banking on like if I'm on death row, she still loves me in some sort of way because I feel like
make you.
She just
mac and
sends a
cheese.
big ass container of mac and cheese.
no, she'd send chili because she knows I don't like it.
with a file
That's
in
what
it.
she would do.
On the mac
With
and
a
cheese, she's
file in
got
it.
ketchup, die bastard.
Oh yeah, you put ketchup on it. Oh no.
You rot.
Rotten hell bastard.
Here's your cheese.
Here's your cheese.
Man, I feel you on that though. Like the homemade meal, you want that something like that, something familiar.
Remind you of people you love.
This is also again, you say what you want, but last night she made these cookies that were the best chocolate chip cookies I think I've ever had. And she got it off online or something, but I would take those too. They're like really soft and thick. They're almost cakey.
No lobster.
I don't like seafood.
I'm not a big fish person, but I had salmon tonight. It was good.
I do like salmon.
I love salmon.
If I'm gonna
had
do
that tonight.
I would
I
just
want
have a
some
bunch.
shrimp
No.
slathered in Old Bay,
Ooh.
steamed. Oh, yeah.
I would
I
have
want
like
that.
5 main courses, dude. That's all. I would
Yeah.
have a ton of food.
I would be like, get a pencil and a notepad because I'm about to list off like 20 things.
Give me all of this thing. All of this.
all
have
of this.
Come on, man.
I request. Go ahead.
Most of my
Alex is
stuff would
like
have
one
cheese in it.
bag of Swedish fish.
No,
please.
I want one
There's like
Grape
this guy's
without-
diabolical.
without the fucking skin on it. Is what I'm gonna ask.
What'd you say?
I'm asking for one single grape without the skin on it. Just off the fucking wall. This dude's be like,
You'd have to watch someone like peel a grape skin off.
I want to
If they
watch you.
mess it up.
Peel it
Yeah,
without
I like
touching it.
that. I like that.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
dude. I would have like quesadillas and cheese fries and
oh,
probably
see, that's the
steak,
type of
cheeseburger.
think about quesadillas.
Oh,
I would need a big ass burger,
mhm.
some jalapenos on it, Oh yeah, hot wings.
I was gonna say
Oh,
I
Oh,
want to
dude,
get some
try like
some
ghost
wings.
pepper stuff with the
And a big
hottest
old
shit.
Dr. Pepper to go with it. That's
Again,
what
same sense of like feeling full. If you eat like something super hot, you're just like, fucking do it, man. Just get this
Get
out of
some
me.
like
I would eat
the
them
last dab
last.
or something.
Oh,
Just
for drink,
chop, 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 chop.
for
Beer.
drink, I would be like, give me so,
Big old bottle of Jack Daniel.
If I'm about to die, give me some alcohol.
Yeah,
give me
big Jack Daniel.
no, because I don't usually, particularly just personally, I don't like to drink alcohol with dinner. Maybe beer,
I'm
maybe
about
beer.
to die.
vitamins.
I want something that I'm not gonna.
No, I'm thinking like soda wise, but I'm trying to think of like what soda I would want with like that would go perfect with everything. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe I would just get some beer.
You
To
would
be
just
honest,
get like a can of Vegas
Man.
Fuel.
If Vernon would get Vegas Fuel,
I haven't had Vegas Fuel forever. I think they were
Vernon's
out
gonna
of
be at the
business.
chair like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
They're like, there's only one guy buying all this stock. He can't sustain our business off of this one
They had
dude.
to stop. I tried to save the company. If anybody who had anything to do with Vegas Fuel is watching this,
I tried,
sponsor
you
this
tried.
podcast. We'll get you back into business. I'll get
It
your
was at
name
the
out there.
point
Trust me.
because Vern wasn't finding them. Every time I would stop at the store and see him, I would buy him like two, and I'd
And
be
I
like,
would
"Yo,
be
I
like-
got you some." You're like, "Yo, where'd you what?"
Gross.
I didn't
Bro.
like him either.
I had
I
one.
I would get him
alright.
for him because like he couldn't find them, and I would find them.
I fucking love those shits, man. Those were so good, and I wish they were still around. I really do. I really do.
I thought about that the other day. I went to a smoke shop right beside my work, and I usually grab like a Monster or something there. And I was looking at the energy drinks, and I thought about that the other day. I was like, "There's no Vegas Fuel. I haven't seen one of those in a while." So they're done.
I think I drank the last of their stock. I think they actually probably went out of business in like 2010, and they just had
And you're
like
just buying
tons.
all the stock.
I wonder what
Yeah.
their stock is. Just curious at this point.
I doubt
Oh.
that they even have.
They probably
Like,
don't.
Yeah. It was just like a tiny little Perry County.
Wasn't it?
company.
Yeah, it was out of Perry County. It was New
Yeah.
Buffalo, right?
Yeah. They're done. Their website, they're like unavailable on Amazon. I remember
Not
me
even
and
like
Wyatt-
a "sorry, we stopped serving you" kind of message on their
Nope,
website.
it's just like unavailable.
Should
Sold
have
it.
sent you like a loyalty like gift like care package just for
Send
like
me
buying
like the
this shit.
last
Dude, you
1,000.
can't even find it
Or
on
a
the
t-shirt.
internet.
Like,
man.
come on, man.
At least the T-shirt.
Is there a Facebook page? You have to use like the Wayback Machine just to find it.
Yeah, dude. Jesus
Um,
Christ.
For my answer though, I would probably get a cheesesteak from that Philadelphia cheesesteak place on the Pike. I would scoop one of them. Like
No matter where the
specifically,
jail
get me one of
was.
those cheesesteaks.
Yeah, go to Carlisle or
I've never
Kingsburg,
had one of these.
Carlisle,
Where's this at?
Oh my God. On the
It's
Carlisle Pike right beside Evergreen, dude.
right
Yeah, like
next
right
to the
near- right
pretzel
across the street.
factory.
Oh,
Yeah, like right next to like across the
It's
street from
connected to the
Evergreen.
pretzel factory.
What's it
Oh,
called?
bro.
God.
It's just
It's
the
called
Philadelphia
Philly
cheesesteak.
man.
Yeah,
Oh,
You gotta
I
go
just-
down and
the
try that
Philadelphia
shit.
cheesesteak like place or whatever. It was like it's something like that. But bro, you walk in and it's just like a ton of Philly shit on the wall, like memorabilia. But bro, those cheesesteaks
they're
are the
bomb.
best cheesesteak I probably ever had.
Yeah.
Like,
they're bomb.
I would say personally, and we've driven to Philly to get cheesesteaks, like just to get
Yeah,
cheesesteaks.
I love
before.
cheesesteaks from Philly, but this one over here,
I wish
it's the
everybody in
best.
Philly could come try this one
yeah,
on the
'cause they
Carlisle
would be
Pike,
like, what?
'cause
They
it
would
is-
come
it'd be
here
like,
to get that cheesesteak.
Yeah, dude. It's bomb.
Geno's. I'm not going to Geno's. I'm going to Philly cheesesteak in
Both those
Mechanicsburg.
places.
Like,
And
Both
then I'd
those-
In the
probably,
name.
yeah,
Bro.
and then I'd probably have some wings because I would want some wings, and then probably a lobster with some shrimp, man. And then like a nice like tall beer and like a nice little thing of rum and coke. I don't
want
need
more.
anything else, and
I want
maybe
more
some
than one
sweet
beer.
tea.
I want more than
give
one
me
beer.
McDonald's Coca-Cola out the fountain.
Out the fountain, like
Out the
yeah.
fountain.
it has to be out the fountain.
I think the McDonald's Coca-Cola is pretty good. It tastes pretty
And for
good.
dessert,
Like,
and for like some movie theater popcorn,
think
like
about
specifically
dessert.
some good movie theater popcorn,
I don't want dessert.
I think
You
I
want
just
to-
want like a gallon of ice cream.
ice cream. Yeah, I'd probably
Honestly,
go for
the
something like
whole
ice cream.
thing.
Or ice
Give
cream.
me
cake,
like a
bro.
gallon of soft serve vanilla ice
ice cream cake.
Give me a piece of ice cream cake. Not a
take
whole
the
ice
cake.
cream cake,
No,
but
just take
A
it.
whole ice
Go-
cream
Oh
cake.
my man, you're dying.
Go
Is he
face
like
first
ton of
into it,
shit,
man.
and then just like my
thing.
face is covered in ice and just
I want it to be
Like a
shaped like
1-year-old
the
with a
Iron
yeah,
Man
like I'm looking
helmet.
like a 1-year-old. Just take and then I want you to put an Eagles game on because by the third quarter I'm gonna want to kill myself anyway. So just
do it.
I'll be ready to go at that point.
Do it.
Just do it.
Like,
Just
all
have
I
it on
ask is
while I'm
just
eating,
what the
and
Eagles
by
do.
by the fourth quarter, whatever, I'm good. Take me to wherever you go, kill me. I'm good.
Oh my god. No, but I heard, and I know this idea was going around. I heard that apparently the president is seriously considering pardoning Joe Exotic.
Really
Yeah,
Why?
I know.
interesting.
Why is that even on his list of things to do?
I
It's so
actually,
ridiculous.
We could have a whole conversation on that, but we won't.
I actually personally think Joe Exotic. If not, he not pardoned. The other guy should go to prison. Other guys are just as
Oh,
guilty.
I
He's getting
definitely have
an
motion
He's getting an
prison, absolutely.
unfair deal at the moment. I don't think the justice system did him right. So
I think
not that he
he
didn't do
deserved
something.
to go to jail, but he's serving like 20+ years, isn't he?
Something like that.
It's a
I don't-
long.
The thing with him going to jail for me is, and that's fine, but in the justice system, you have to set a precedent, and you can't just be like, you go to jail, but you good. I mean, I know you did
Well,
basically the same thing, but you good.
That's. I
Don't,
think because Joe paid the guy. That's the
but
thing.
the guy went. He went to kill and
But he
took the
did.
money.
But he didn't.
did.
Like that's the thing. He could have said in court like, I wasn't gonna do it. You know, I was just trying to take this guy's money.
He didn't even attempt it. He just
Yeah,
took
he
his
just
money
drove,
in
he drove to a
peace.
whole other state.
He
He drove
took
to like
the
South
money and then he
Carolina.
was like, "Yo."
But the
just
other guy
paid
gave
me
him
to
the
kill
money.
this bitch.
No, Joe gave him the money. I think.
I understand, but the other guy gave Joe the money. Isn't that what the whole
Doesn't matter.
thing was?
Joe gave
I
him the
don't
money
know.
to
I don't
kill
know.
someone.
Yeah, I guess.
That's why Joe's in prison.
I
They're
get
all
it.
pretty much scumbags.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
So they for I think the other dude's in jail right now too. The fucking the doc dude with the ponytail and the fucking the
cult.
flavor
Oh,
saver.
Oh, the one with the cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's in
deserves
jail
it.
right now.
I don't know what he did, but he deserves it.
Yeah,
He was weird.
He's a weird cult leader.
He was. It was weird.
It was.
Like lured
It was some,
women
like,
into his
weird,
cult.
like
Yeah.
animal Scientology type shit.
Yeah, that's
Sleep
what
with
it
me, I'll let you
was.
pet a tiger.
Yeah,
That's exactly.
that's all it was.
That's basically what it was.
And he even said it. You get tired. You got tigers. You get the bitches.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that was the other dude. That Jeff dude.
Bro, I'm telling you what, though. A dude told you sleep with me, I'll let you pet a tiger. You think about it for at least a split second. More than you think about it if a dude was just like, hey, man, you want to sleep with me?
Better than like meth,
He's
you
just-
know, like Jeff.
Like, it would cross your mind more than 1 second if he fucking offered you to pet a tiger.
Let me see a picture of the tiger.
Let
Of
me
you
see
with
the
the
tiger.
tiger.
Let me see you. Let me see the tiger.
Let me see this tiger that will talk.
But yeah, I think he deserves to be in jail, but I don't know if he deserves like 20 years because he obviously just has something up with him. You know,
Yeah, that
He's-
dude has some mental issues, definitely. Get him some help, man. Get the guy some help.
Can you believe that's how this year started?
Get some help.
Damn,
that
What a
freaking
great
documentary.
start, dude. That was a great documentary. That was entertaining TV.
Everybody
It was anything
was
less
talking about
than
this shit.
entertaining TV,
It's
dude.
so crazy, like not even just that, but how just certain things blow up for a certain amount of time, literally everywhere, and then just kind of just stops, and then the next thing just blows up for like a
Mhm.
little time. It's just so weird to see.
Even
Just
Fall
waiting to see
Guys.
what the next thing is.
Oh yeah,
Just
You
like
can-
look
that.
at video games. Absolutely.
Go on to the next thing.
On to
Yeah.
the next thing.
Look at how many
Among Us.
times we downloaded something, we played it for a week, and then
Half my game library, man. I'm going back to Rainbow Six. You all can't stop me.
oh, Jordan's
Good
been
luck,
playing that
man.
actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back
I
with
feel
Jordan.
like it's gonna get killed. So like,
If it's crossplay, invite him.
yeah,
I don't know if it is.
I don't know
honestly.
What, Siege?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Siege was so fun. I love
like
Siege.
full hardcore now.
Siege makes my
Siege.
palms sweat
Yeah.
at loading the game.
I like
I
getting
was
a
like,
little sweaty.
I load the game and I'm like, oh, this is too much for me. I can't respawn.
I like it. They're quick though. The matches are usually pretty quick.
I know.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that game. I just haven't played it in forever.
You know, speaking of video games, I had my first scare with the PS5 already.
Oh, shit.
No.
What's that?
I
Shut
went-
that shit down. Because I heard that's been happening. I heard Spider-Man's been breaking people's system.
That's if you're running the game and you put it in rest mode while the
Is-
game's running. No,
Yeah.
that's,
I
I never put game.
That
I never
shouldn't be
put
a
it
thing.
in rest mode during games. But no, it has to do with like the actual extended storage that you plug into the console. For some reason, the way that it runs, it kind of like puts it in sleep mode, from what I understand, and they just haven't patched it yet. So pretty much it'll like whenever you turn the console on, it'll act like you unplugged it without like disconnecting or whatever, and it's like you have to repair the external like device or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
scary because when you turn the console on, it won't come on the TV. And then you're like, all right, what the fuck's going on? And then you press the power button again, and then it comes on. And then it's like, all right, you have to repair this device or whatever. So at this point, I just like unplugged it because the only thing on it is PS4 games. And I'm not playing any PS4 games.
Yeah, why would?
That's
And plus, you have a
scary.
PS4.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm only going to unplug it in whenever we try to like, when we play like Blessed, because all that like save data is on there. So like all that's on there. So like I'll only use it whenever I'm gonna play
Didn't
that
you
game.
just
At least-
download Bless from the PlayStation Store on your PlayStation 5?
Yeah, but I don't like. I'm not gonna put just
But it's-
like I'm gonna put PS5 games on the PS5. that's what it's made
Elite.
for.
It's elite.
Like there's literally an option when you have the extended storage in to all the every PS4 game go to extended storage.
Oh,
Like there's an
wow.
option you can select. where
it's
it
like you
puts
want to
every
send this to
PS4
the
game.
trash. We know you do.
But I guess it's just like it happened once, and I actually looked it up and like word for word how it happened. People describe the same thing, and they're like, just unplug it until it's at least patched, or like you hear of a patch, because like I don't think it does anything in the long run. It's just a hassle and kind of scary, especially.
scary.
Well, yeah.
So I mean,
If it says repair on my new $500 console, I don't care what it says after it. I'm
but I mean,
scared.
it just has to do with the extended storage, and it's not like I'm really using it anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I just unplugged it.
Jokes on them. I don't
But
even have extended
I was
storage.
like, what the fuck? Because I turned it on and like nothing came on the TV. I was like, dude, just, something's up. But no, it's been good. It's been good for everything. Spider-Man's dope as fuck. The haptic feedback on the trigger is like you push it in slightly, it shoots a web, and then you push it down the whole way, and you can feel it grab, and it swings you faster, bro. It's cool.
Oh my god.
It's pretty cool. But
I'm
anyway,
curious to see what it's like with like a gun trigger or something. Like
Right.
yeah.
I feel like in a game like maybe what's a good example? Maybe like Wildlands or something. I would like it. But I feel like something like Call of Duty, I'd be kind of annoyed because that's more
Cold
of
War
like a
does it. Apparently Cold War uses it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like a pushback.
I've seen the videos.
yeah. When I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm not playing it to be serious. I'm playing it to just kill a bunch of people. But if I'm playing something realistic, I think it'd be cool to have it.
Be cool in
the
the
different
campaign.
pressure.
Yeah.
What's up?
Be cool in the campaign, yeah.
It'd be really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, like the campaign would be great, but I feel like multiplayer, I'd be like,
Because it's
Turn
not
it-
even just
turn it
like the
off,
trigger
too.
that does it.
it's
Whenever you actually shoot too, the gun vibrates with every shot. Like
Yeah,
it
like the
actually
trigger
feels like you're
pulses.
shooting a gun. Yeah.
oh.
Like it's not even just the trigger, it's like the whole controller.
I feel like that could mess you up.
Yeah.
Because even like because they have the alpha, that playroom thing that comes with the console, it kind of shows you everything within that the controller has to offer. And just going over like stone and sand and everything, it feels different every time through the controller, like how you feel it. It's so hard to describe. Like you'll know it like whenever you try it, but
Yeah.
it's
I
crazy.
wonder
dude.
if Valhalla has any type of shit that it does.
I
for
don't.
you.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Demon Souls. What I've played of it, it doesn't have any. It's just
Uh,
regular hack and slash.
I love Demon Souls.
Dude, it's really good. I've only played it that one night. I need to get back
It's-
into it.
It's
I
a
want
good
to
game.
stream it now that I have the
Camera.
Nice.
I want to get that
That's
charging.
dope.
You still have Sekiro?
Yeah, I
You
need
still
to
have
get
my
that back.
PS4 controller too, don't you?
Yeah, I'll bring that Saturday as well.
Oh yeah, Saturday. Bring those.
Yeah.
I forgot about that PS4 controller. To be honest with you.
I also have your Jedi Fallen Order, but is that The other at Vern's house, at the other house right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But
I
yeah,
looked up and
I
was
do
like,
have
"Oh,
Sekiro here. I'll give to you because I ain't gonna play that shit. It's too hard.
oh man, once you get used to Demon Souls, and then you can get used to Bloodborne, and then you go to Sekiro.
I don't know, dude. It's just my issue because I was telling Quentin the other night about it. It's just I'm not good with the timing on the parry. Whereas like Demon Souls, you can roll around and you can
Mhm.
block with the shield and shit. You don't have to just like have a timed parry.
Yeah, but it helps.
It does help. It does
It
help.
helps.
But I mean, like Sekiro, you need to have that parry down if you're
Yeah.
gonna succeed.
Yeah, Demon or Bloodborne is just basically the rolling. Like you just
Yeah.
roll away from
I like
everybody.
Bloodborne. I played a
That's
decent amount of Bloodborne.
that's my favorite From Software game. Absolute favorite. Love that game.
Mm-hmm.
If they come out with a remaster of that for the PS5, I will buy it and I'll play through it again. Great game.
That would be cool.
That's the only From Software game I beat.
Really?
Yeah. All the other ones I've pretty much played, but I eventually get to a boss that pisses me off and then I never play again. Actually, that kind of leads me into a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know any, and I have two answers and one will be from, but do you know a specific moment in a video game that you played that you said fuck it and put it down and just like whether you came back to it in a few months is fine, but you just said,
Mhm.
I'm done. I don't want to play this anymore. And
I
just
got a
put
good
it down.
one.
Yeah. I got two, but you
I
can
got
go
a
ahead
good
if
one.
you got one.
Okay. So I was like 12 or 13. I was playing RuneScape. Oh, this was the only time. I mean, I've had moments where like I've thrown a controller and not like at the wall, but like on my bed, because I don't want to break a $60 controller. Like
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of kids, I don't want to say kids, but I feel like they break stuff all the time. Like, dude, I gotta pay for this shit.
I
But
get you.
anyway, I remember I forget, it was like my second account. It was one of my like I got to the point where I had like 2 mil in the game. I had a whip and everything. Vernon knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, it was like the whole thing. I jumped over the wilderness ditch. Someone said, "Hey, here's a stack of cash." I went out to get it. Someone PK'd me and I lost everything. And I remember mouse at the controller. I said, "Fuck this game," and then I quit for like 3 months.
Only 3 months.
That was probably my biggest rage quit ever. And but then I started the account that I still have today. So
Mine are none of mine are super rageful. Mine one is it's Dark Souls 2, I think. You fight like this big like Luna Moth character. And I don't know, like I tried her probably 200 times and just couldn't beat her. So like it wasn't like rage that I was like fuck this. I was just like okay, like just I'm
You
not going
win.
to do it. Yeah, like I'm not going to
Yeah.
do it, You win. I'm done. And my other one is actually Batman Arkham Origins I was playing. And there's a game mode on there called I Am the Knight, and it's permadeath. If you die one time, you die.
Yeah.
And I remember I played all the way up to like the second fight with Bane in it, and he got me. And I turned the system off real quick, and I was like, I just never went back. I was too afraid to like see if I got it in time.
Oh, you don't even know.
I don't even know, dude. I just
You
quit. I
don't
was like,
even know.
I was like,
I would have like turned it on immediately afterwards and tried
Nope.
it. But
I like turned it off in a panic, and I was like, and then like I didn't go back to it, and I was like, and then eventually it became a thing where I was like, I shouldn't go back to it. He beat me, like that's cheating, Alex. So I was like, so I just never went back. I never beat it on Iron Man. I got far, but I just never went back.
I don't know if there's any games that like the only one I can really think of that I didn't go back to was I think it was Metal Gear Rising. Whatever you play is just riding the whole time or raiding the whole time.
Yeah, revenge.
And the very last boss against like the I think it was the senator or whatever.
Dick.
Hard as shit. And I just remember trying it over and over and over. And I just said, fuck it. I'm not going to play it anymore. I think I gave it back to Quentin because he owned it. I was like, fuck it. I'm done. I'm not playing this anymore. But the other boss was the very final boss in Ninja Gaiden 2.
I actually was there when
took me forever. And I remember quitting for a good week or two and then coming back to it. And it still took me a good amount of tries, but I finished it finally. I was able to beat the game.
I think I was there when you beat it, to be honest with you, because I remember I've never played Ninja Gaiden 2, and I remember you were like running up that spiral, and he's like that big, tall, like tall boss, like top, and you just fight his head, right? Am I right there? Or maybe I
I
just
don't
watched you play
remember.
Ninja Gaiden 2.
I do remember there was like 4 parts to them
Yeah, I think I
because
was
I
there when you beat.
because like they were all equally hard too. Because I mean, it took forever, and luckily it saves after each part, which usually most fucking games don't. But
Yeah,
the very last part, whenever he's like in like the devil form, where he's standing there, and you actually got to fight him. Like every attack takes like either half your health down or one shot you. Pain in the ass, dude.
Ninja
I hate
Gaiden's
it.
hard games too,
That's one of
man.
my biggest like gaming accomplishments to me is beating Ninja Gaiden 2 because it's so damn hard.
Uh,
But it's
biggest
like
gaming.
it's hack and slash. It's not like Demon Souls where you gotta be like a little strategery with it, you know.
Yeah, I
That's a
think it
good
is a little.
Question too.
Kind of.
That's
It's
a
just
good
not
question.
like it's way more hack and
Yeah.
slash.
Biggest game achievement. I don't know if I have one.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I
Me
can't
and-
say I've ever done anything in a game that was like, you know, that noteworthy.
Me and
I
Wyatt.
know. Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Me and Wyatt for like a hot second were like top 7% in the world on search and destroy on Black Ops.
Where
We were way
that's
up
because
there.
like that was all we were playing for a minute.
Yeah, we played it for months. It was just basically, I mean, other people joined us, but it was basically just me and him all the time. We were both in the top 7% of the world.
Dude,
Like,
Oh man,
for
Black
like,
Search and Destroy.
that we were going ham on Black Ops when it came out. Too.
yeah, whether that was for a day, a week, 50 minutes, I don't know. At that point, I looked at it. I was
Yeah.
number 7. So, Evan froze.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh.
it.
I froze.
You frozen.
Oh, can you
Just
hear
some-
me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah, I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Just on our
Oh.
screen, though.
Oh,
Unless you're-
it might be my webcam
there you go.
on Skype.
You good?
You good?
Oh, okay.
You
Fix
snapped
this
out
thing.
of it.
Yeah, it's weird because everything actually is working totally fine on my end. So
Mhm.
who knows?
Oh, I have actually
Um,
another game that Oh, go ahead, Evan. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Go ahead. You're already telling your story.
I just have like one quick one that this memory just sticks in my head. Is I remember I was at a buddy's house. I was a little older, like maybe I don't know, 18 or 19. Nah, maybe even older than that. But anyways, we're getting drunk in his basement, and his like friends come over, and I don't know his friends. And the plan is to play like LAN party Halo. And his friend comes over, and he is just like, "Sorry guys, I'm a pro at this. I've been on the pro circuit." And I was just like, "Oh, okay, you know, like I'm just here to have fun, man. No problem." And a partner, it's him, my buddy, and one of their buddies, and then me and Cody are on a team. And you guys have all played first person shooters with Cody, and Cody will well admit this. He's not good at first person shooters. He just isn't. He does. It's not his type of game. So I wrecked those people. Like, I don't know if the dude was just lying or like, I'm telling you, like, I beat this kid so bad so many times. He left. He got his his Xbox and he left. He was so pissed, and he was like, "You're a cheater." And I'm like, all right,
Cheating
man."
in a LAN party?
Yeah, I was like, "I don't know
Okay.
what you want from me." I'm gonna tell you my strategy though, and Cody was completely down for it. We were playing. I don't remember what the map was called, but it was like those 2 bases on the 2 other sides of the map. And I just sent Cody out for bait, and I sniped the entire time. The entire time. And Cody was completely down with it. He was like, "Okay."
Cody's like, I know my place.
I was bam, 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 bam. Crack.
That's awesome.
So I always remember that because I think that's the first time I ever like the kid got. I don't even know what his name was, to be honest with you. Like, he wasn't my friend. He just got up and left.
Salty.
And I was like,
I'm
okay,
gonna leave, dude.
see you later, man. And then we played. Yeah, then we played poker and had a great time for the rest of the night. So salty
You
ass.
probably
dude.
would have said you cheated at that too.
I do cheat at poker.
Lots cards up his sleeve. Gotta
Don't ever
keep an
let me
eye on
win.
this guy now.
Gotta keep an eye. Yo, I love in we used to play Parcheesi. And just like everybody would try to just like sly little cheats. Everybody was watching that board game like a fucking hawk. And they were like, no, you can't do that. No. Like screaming at people.
He took it seriously. Parcheesi isn't a game.
Wait, seriously, man. They try to just move like one extra one.
Because like you would move and you're like, wait, where were you?
Oh yeah.
Where were you before?
How'd you get there?
How'd you get there? What did you roll?
Bro, first live action podcast, I want to play Parcheesi as we podcast.
Sounds good.
We'll have a camera set up like above the board, and then we'll all sit there and do our talking and play Parcheesi. That could be a whole
It'll
YouTube
just be
show.
one camera, and it'll stay on the board so that way everyone's honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
that's-
Set up like
That's the
thick
only
right
camera.
You'll be able to see like the cheats in edit, like what happened in edit. You're like, son of a bitch. He
Son
did
of a
move his
bitch.
shit a couple pieces.
And then the
He,
next
like,
game,
like,
you'll be like, all
just
right, we got
pause
an
and
announcement. There was a
circle it.
couple cheats the last time we played.
Here's what we caught. Here's what the camera caught, but we didn't catch it while we were sitting here drinking, playing
Yeah.
this game.
Bro, that could be a
Squad Pod is
YouTube
disbanded
channel
due to
on its own.
dishonesty.
On its own, it could be a YouTube channel. There's a board game community out there. I'm sure of it.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
There has to be.
There's
See?
a community for everything.
That's right. Whew.
But yeah, I would say my biggest gaming accomplishment, and it's not even really that much of an accomplishment, but it was a really feel-good moment. I went to an interview for a job in Harrisburg. It was actually the first bank I worked at, and I went to the Harrisburg East Mall for lunch that day.
Yeah.
And when I was in the mall, I went to the arcade there, and they had a Guitar Hero set up, and I was looking at the scoreboard, and there was this guy. He got like, I forget what the score. He had the entire scoreboard, just his name. It was like just like three initials. I forget what it was.
You're like,
but
I'm gonna get this.
anyway, I was like, I'm gonna play this, and I remember it was Pretty Handsome Awkward on Expert. I got the top score, and it felt so good. I was
Yeah.
like, this
Like,
guy
ha,
worked
ha, ha.
so
just
hard
shredding.
to get all these.
When he comes back and looks at it, he's gonna be like,
He would have been so pissed.
no.
Who's this Evan guy?
But
Who is
yeah,
this
it was.
guy?
Oh, I
Even
definitely
funnier
put
if like he couldn't beat your score either.
I
and he's just
came
like,
back,
damn
I-
you,
I bet
Evan.
and I did see that I was like third or fourth place at that point, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he did get me. But I was like, at
And
that
that
moment,
was
I
probably
like,
his biggest gaming accomplishment.
Yeah, he's having the same conversation with his friends.
I made a rival. But yeah, at that moment, it was like,
You're gonna like
Yeah, just,
end
like,
up
walk
going
in,
back
I
there
played it
sometime and
once.
seeing it. And like, there's something I gotta do quick. And just
Yeah.
go and just
like that's what
Get
it
the
was. I
costume.
just kind of like I walked by the arcade and Guitar Hero was right there, and I'm like, I'm gonna play this. It cost
I'll
me like
say,
50
like,
cents.
if you go back now, if it's still there,
If I went back,
we should
I
say
got
there.
you're like, I
I'd be
gotta do something real
amazed.
quick, Brittany. Like if you guys go something, you're like, I
Right,
gotta
I'll be
check, see
right
if Guitar Hero's still here.
I'll be right back.
Get that
I
high
need to
score.
check my legacy.
Watch the game. Right back.
I gotta get the high
Dude.
score.
I wish I could play Guitar Hero. I wish they had. Finding the guitars are tough.
Dude, did I tell you guys about?
I'll let you
trying-
borrow Rock Band on PS4.
Do you have
I
Rock Band on PS4?
want
Do you have the whole
Guitar Hero.
set?
No, unfortunately, I just have like the guitar, bro.
Dude, is that like the PS4 guitar?
Yeah.
Do you know how much that's worth right now? Go look that shit up, dude. I tried to buy a whole set for the PS4.
Yeah, and the
Like,
drums are
eight-
outrageous.
Dude, it was like $800 for like the whole set. I was like, this is.
Yeah, I have the
Yeah,
game on
fucking-
disc, and I have the guitar, bro.
I bet you that's worth something, dude. That shit's crazy hard.
I had Guitar Hero World Tours full set. I think someone got it for me for like the PlayStation 2. It was like right when the PlayStation 3 came out too, so it was totally obsolete.
Yeah, man.
But I don't
You-
have it anymore. I don't know where it's at.
You can find the PS like 3 Rock Band shit, and it'll work for the PS4. But like the PS4
Yeah.
ones for that
Actual
game,
peripherals.
yeah, are like crazy stupid expensive right now.
I didn't get too much to it with Rock Band. I don't know. The squares threw me
Same
off.
game. Same game, man.
You
I
know
remember
what
looking
got
for the
me?
drums, and they were like
This
200
is
bucks.
totally like a colorblind thing, I think. But the with Rock Band, the hammer-ons are just a smaller version of the square.
Yeah.
But with Guitar Hero, it didn't have the black circle, so it stood out a lot more to me when there was a hammer on. So
Yeah.
with Rock Band, sometimes I don't realize that I don't have to strum, and it messes me up. But I think it's just a colorblind thing. I think it's
I
just
was-
all together.
I actually, that is some of my like favorite timing in gaming. I know it was like such a flash in the pan, but man, I
No.
loved going to Nash's house. I would going to your guys' house and playing Rock Band and playing Guitar Hero. Like,
Dude,
it was just like fun.
It was
games.
always fun
So
because
much
like we would always try to like, all right, we were all on expert at that
Yeah.
point, so we were just like, all right, let's see if like try to one up each other. Like, I'm gonna play this song now or whatever.
Yeah, dude. Me and Nash used to play, and we'd play all night. And like, he would fucking be the drums, and I would be the singer and the guitarist because you could put the mic on, and I would do
Yeah.
both at the same time. And I'd be like singing and playing guitar.
Yeah, I remember like because back whenever it was on like 360, me and Kyle would like stayed up all night, and we both had like guitars. So like one of us would just switch off playing bass and guitar,
Mhm.
and like we went through like the whole like world tour, and like had custom guitars, and then like we went through the whole thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
it's
That's
cool
me and
playing
Nash
like with each
too.
other too.
It is cool.
Mhm.
It's fun. It's starting. You could start your own band and stuff, and you could customize your people.
I remember Vern had Guitar World Tour with like the drums with the cymbals on it and shit.
Yeah, the symbols
That
were
was
cool.
really cool.
Mhm.
I remember. I remember a lot from Vernon's house too.
I
Like
wish I still
Guitar
had
Hero
that shit.
I feel
2.
like we
specifically.
all had some sort of Guitar Hero setup, like
everybody had Guitar
something.
Hero.
Because it
Everybody
was
had Guitar Hero.
so good. I
Yeah.
will say that's another gaming accomplishment that's Guitar Hero related. I never beat it, but I did get to 81. I always will remember this 81% of Through the Fire and Flames. I
Oh,
didn't get
on
to beat
expert.
it, but oh yeah, of course on expert. But like I could
What
not
is-
get. I don't know if it was just fatigue at that point.
Yeah.
He's like,
But, like, in my mind, just getting past
Oh.
the intro.
The intro's
Just getting
hard
past
part.
the intro. Because I would do
my
the whole thing where you
finger.
strum with your elbow and you tap because you had like you couldn't move your
I
fingers
can't
fast.
do it.
So,
Have
like,
you seen that video of the kid that's like doing that so fast and he's just like, ah! And he like his hand like cramps up or some shit, but he's just like, ah, ah, ah.
I think
Yeah, it was crazy. Like I feel like I just needed to get past like the last little solo, and then it would have just been like the chorus at the end. And you know, at that point, you've done it 2 or 3 times, but I just could not. I remember I was at Jimmy's house, Jimmy Graffmeyer's, and because there was a point like I was learning how to do the tapping. He would strum for me, so that way
Yeah.
I could get the tap. And then I eventually didn't need it, but
That was also the cheat during like the drums too. You would have someone using the kick pedal like with their hand while you're
Yeah.
doing like everything up top. Someone's like doing the bass pedal.
Listen,
Mhm.
I just imagine Jimmy Graffmeyer's parents walking in and him being in front of you doing this, and like you're behind him doing. You're just like, yeah,
Just like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm
and
doing
his
it.
parents
I'm doing it.
And they
just close the door.
close the door.
What
but of
the
course
hell?
it sounds like it's like
He's like,
Clack, 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 clack.
What the hell's going on in here?
the dad was just like, he just put his head down and walked away.
I don't remember who it was. This is like switching games, but between me and Vern, I don't remember who it was. But one of the big accomplishments was ending Alex's heat streak on the
Ah,
Oh,
board.
yeah. had, like,
Alex had like
28 games, something
I
like
was
that.
more than that,
28
bro.
game streak with the Heat when like LeBron and them were back on the. I forget which 2K it was.
That board, I forgot about that board.
But yeah, we had a board like for Madden and 2K, and I just remember the 2K. Alex just had like a ton of fucking like check marks,
Yeah.
and then they had just like a legit heat streak one that you
I
had like.
remember we were like, if you lose, you gotta go put the.
Yeah, you gotta go mark it up on the board.
That shit, man.
Humiliating.
They were like unstoppable in that game, and we decided like we were just like, well, we'll go on a streak, and whoever can who can do the longest streak, dude. And like, I think Vernon went to like 7 or 8 games, and I eventually beat him, and then it was just out of control. I don't know who
It
beat
was-
me. I honestly
This
don't.
streak was like
I don't remember either.
weeks long.
Yeah, it was like every time. Like I might have just lost on purpose because I wanted to play another.
Because there'd be
team.
times when we would like sit down and play you like numerous games. Like, nah, fuck that, run it back. Like I'm gonna pick another team.
And you would win again. And you're like,
And then like
"God
there was times
damn
when
it."
we would even bring the Heat against you, like the Heat against the Heat, and we still couldn't be like.
They were
Like,
Well,
unstoppable.
at that point, he's probably mastered it.
Dude, they had like
He's just dunking on me with LeBron. I'm trying to use LeBron, but my LeBron doesn't work the same as his
And if you
LeBron.
shut
I'm
like somehow shut LeBron down, then you got like Shane Battier shooting threes,
Yeah.
like and Ray Allen automatic.
he had that team mastered by that point.
wait, Chris Bosh. Oh,
Chris Bosh, yeah.
math, great team.
Oh my
Man,
gosh.
we played 2K in so long.
Me and Wyatt
Yeah.
played 2K.
Yeah, you guys never.
We played Madden more than 2K recently.
Yeah. Do you got Madden or 2K, Alex?
21? No. I can get it.
Get Madden 21. We play Madden.
I don't want
Yeah,
to.
we do
We
play
both
Madden.
have Madden.
I'll do 2K.
All right,
but
well then
I'll play. Wow, I didn't say Madden, bro. You bringing Madden to me, and you're gonna say fuck you to me? Like, I didn't say I wanted to play Madden. My sentence didn't start out like
He's like,
that.
nah, man, I'm good. He's like, well, fuck you too, then, buddy.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
I don't know what I did.
I'm hostile. I don't know why I'm so hostile. I'm sorry.
Thinking about the
forget
heat streak.
Yeah,
Goddamn,
I'm thinking about that shit. I'm like, ugh.
This is-
Having
It
bad
was-
memories.
Going to write it too. I remember. It was humiliating, and it was long. And, dude, it was just a door in his living room. It wasn't attached to anything.
It wasn't like a piece of paper. It was a literal door up against the wall, and we just drew it in big Sharpie. Just
Just
No, it
like
wasn't.
Heat Streak.
like the lines in Sharpie.
Man, it was just leaning against the wall. Like, it was just an extra door. I think you replaced the door in his bathroom or something.
It was just
Walk
chilling
out and just
there.
put a
They're like,
check mark
"Let's
on
just
the
put
door."
This all here.
Then they couldn't get rid of the door because now our heat streak's on it.
Yeah.
I
Super
have
Bowl
no idea what happened to that
we used to
shit.
win Super Bowls, and we'd write up the like Super Bowl 1, Super Bowl 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
it. And like finals and shit like that.
We only
Yeah.
got like a handful of those.
Yeah, we only did a handful of those. The heat streak is what was the longest, but
Yeah, that heat streak was crazy.
we did
I
a
think it
bunch.
was the same time they were actually on the heat streak too.
Oh, it was.
Right, because that's what started
Like,
it.
30-game win streak or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
and just
let's see who could last the longest with the Heat.
You know what? Speaking of basketball, I just thought it was super weird. So the Brooklyn Nets, they opened the season against Golden State Warriors, and I'm reading that.
Yeah.
And you always read your season opener, and then you always read if you have a Christmas game. And, I read that too. It was just weird to me to think, like, wait a second, that's 3 days after the season opener is the Christmas game. The Christmas games are
Yeah,
supposed
right?
to be
Shit,
mid-season,
it really
Like,
is.
And I'm just like, oh, like the opening day is the 22nd. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn,
We play the
Chris-
Mavs on Christmas.
we
I thought you
play
played the Clippers.
No,
Yeah.
the Clippers are opening night.
Clippers are opening night. But we play Boston on Christmas.
Oh. Boston.
Boston.
We
And we
gotta play against Luca.
play the
Luka
Warriors
Doncic.
on the opening day. Of
I'm
course they
looking
did
forward to
Warriors on the
that.
opening day because Kevin Durant is back and they're like, make him play the Warriors. That could be
Play the
I
Warriors.
mean, they don't have Calais, so you'll be able to beat them, bro.
I know I'm not worried about beating them or not beating them. I mean that's a whole nother thing. I should join your guys' podcast when that's
Yeah.
coming. Because
Is everybody healthy over there?
yeah, man, we're doing great. We're fucking KD's back, Kyrie's back, everybody's ready. We just
chilling.
re-signed Joe Harris. We just traded our 2 draft picks, so we didn't need
We
those.
just made a huge signing.
85 million, I saw.
LeBron James, baby, yeah.
I
we
saw
got
his contract
LeBron.
runs up whenever Bronny's going to be coming into the league, too.
Let's play together.
So whoever drafts Bronny gets LeBron.
Pretty much.
You get 2 LeBrons for the price of 1. So
2 for 1 sale.
I doubt that because I don't think LeBron's gonna be on a team
I
that's
don't
bad enough to draft his son, unless his
LeBron's
son's
like,
not that
we're-
good.
We're going to tank this year.
Either
What
they're
if
not,
his son's not that good though, and he doesn't go as a high pick? That's a possibility.
or
You know,
LeBron walks in the locker room and says, "Who's going for the first pick? Which one of you?
yeah.
Who-
Some
First pick?
AD,
You going for the first pick? AD?
AD. I only got 1 more year left in me anyway. I just want to play with my son. I don't care. Get out of here,
Genie Bus is like, no, we're not gonna get rid of AD, and LeBron's like,
like, Genie. What I tell you?
What I tell you?
well, I'll tell you
I
what.
make the decisions now.
I'll make the decisions now. This is L.A. Braun.
Yeah, I'm the Lakers.
I am the Lakers.
I'm LeBron.
This is my
LeBron.
city
It's just.
now.
It's not even LA Lakers. It's just LeBron Lakers now.
It's LeBron Lakers, just the same as it's the
It's
Tampa
LJ
Bay
Lakers.
Buccaneers.
LeBron James Lakers.
Damn right.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Anyway,
Championships
LA.
can't-
let's talk about. Let's move on. This is like sports podcast.
Hey,
Well, that's what's up. Look, I got my Steelers shirt on because they won today.
Yeah. Salty.
Shock.
Yeah,
Shock.
man.
Anyway.
How was
What do you
that
want-
game?
What's next?
Yeah, sloppy.
Yeah.
Real sloppy on both sides. But it was fine. Win's a win's a win. Don't matter how you get them. Anyways, that's it, man. That's all I got for the night.
It's almost 12.
Yeah,
here.
I'm actually pretty good right now.
We
I say
follow up with a shorter one.
we follow up, yeah, with a 4-hour one with like an hour. We're already over an hour, so.
Okay.
Gucci game. Got anything to say?
Yeah.
Lon?
No, I'm good. Check out Squad Pod Sports
Next
with
week's gonna be nice.
Jacob Christner on the
Got a
new
lot of stuff to
episode.
talk about.
That was our longest episode yet, so go check that out and like and
Right.
subscribe, of course, to this channel, Squad Pod, and check us out on Twitter. Check out Tap That as well. I'm gonna be on there here soon for the Christmas episode.
Burning
Right.
after that. What holiday you
Oh
want?
yeah, I'll be Easter. I want to drink for Jesus.
Drink for Jesus. Only if I can dress you
Pour
up.
one out for Jesus.
What'd you
Vernon's
say,
gonna
Alex?
get drunk
Yeah.
on the blood.
Jesus. Will you come
No.
dressed up as
You're gonna
Jesus?
drink wine.
Why can't you? I'll drink water. Vernon will turn it into wine, but yo.
That'll
That'll be our
think of
intro.
that. The
That'll be
episode
our
of The
intro.
Office.
We'll just
It's
be
like-
like,
Who am I dressed as?
I'd rather come dressed as the Easter Bunny.
Burns
dressed
hops in an Easter bunny costume, just takes his head off. All right, let's test some
Let's
beer.
do this.
Is
I'll
there
come
like
dressed as
a is there like a
Jonathan.
Peeps beer?
I don't know if they really do.
Oh, that would be disgusting.
I don't know if I've ever seen an Easter beer.
All right.
Not really a thing that people
Tastes like bunnies.
I'll
like-
do
do. Oh god.
President's Day.
President's Day. That's okay. You don't want to do St. Patty's Day
You're
because
gonna
we're
dress
gonna
up
get.
as like Abe Lincoln.
I'll dress up as like Thomas Jefferson or something.
Yeah,
You'll
You
be
gotta
like,
dress
wait, President? I know.
Or put
That's what I
some
was-
put some orange face paint on your face and a wig.
Oh hell no! Oh hell
Don't be
no!
a douche.
I want to. Way to keep it unpolitical here.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm talking about presidents. We're talking about
hell
president that you
no.
could dress up as. You can dress up as George Washington too. I don't care. That was just examples.
George Washington apparently lived in a place called Mount Vernon. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Get the
So-
powdered wig, bro.
Storm kind of looks like Abe Lincoln. We could dress him up like Abe Lincoln.
Go, man. You could
Okay,
be
you
you're
could be
tall like
Abe
Abraham.
Lincoln.
I would guess.
Bill
Who
Clinton.
would be then?
I'm gonna be Barack Obama.
It's gonna be Obama.
Be Bill
Okay.
Clinton. And
Bill
I'm just
Clinton.
gonna have like the table just like
Shh, shh, shh. We're filming. We're filming.
I don't know what
This
president
is on the
might
record.
be. I don't know.
That's our
I
new
would dress
thing.
up as like
I don't know.
FDR, bro. Like I would Roosevelt,
Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt. You need
the
to
badass.
He's an American.
Hey,
He's
my
not president.
Get Marilyn Monroe's legs wrapped around you as a costume.
I mean, or either that, or you could just like have some spaghetti attached to your
I
head.
thought about the.
Oh my god! No. No.
That was the first thing I was like, that's a little dark.
I'll say it.
Oh.
Put lasagna on your head.
We did next week is because of I know it's late coming out, but for election we did a brewery called 21st Amendment. So that's coming out next week. We did that with Cody. Since Cody was in the military, we like went America. We were like, America. Here. All right, guys, that is it.
Yeah.
But like I said, don't forget to tap that subscribe button, which I guess is my saying. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Tap that
It applies here as well.
Yes.
subscribe button. Join us on Squad Pod Sports, Squad Pod, Squad Pod. This
Squad Pod.
Oh, don't forget to follow not only Squad Pod Twitch, but Wyatt's Twitch. Now that he's got his PS5 camera, he's going to be
Yes.
starting to stream a little bit more.
I forgot.
So,
yeah, we
um,
did talk about me streaming a bit ago, but I
Yeah.
didn't plug it. Yeah, I think it's Dead Vegas 717 Yes, the Twitch.
I don't have it for this episode. I wanted to make a Twitch. I don't have one for the Squad Pod either. But I mean, we'll be doing our. It just really depends on what perspective you want. If you want better gameplay, watch Wyatt's because my gameplay usually sucks. So you can watch it on either or Monday
playing
night.
the same thing, so I mean, it'll just be like
Yeah.
whoever you want to
Just
watch,
two
because
different
you're going to be hearing
angles.
us both on each.
Yeah,
one.
it'll all be the same. Monday nights, I'll stream it on the Squad Pod Twitch, but then Wyatt will have his own thing, especially a lot of the single player stuff on his. So definitely check
Right.
those out.
Yeah, I need to get into that here soon. So yeah,
But yeah, I want to make sure we plug them.
next week then.
Is that Evil Dead behind you over there? What's on your shelf?
Where?
The blue case.
Yeah, that's the Evil Dead Blu-ray, bro. It's that one that we went to Philly, and I got signed by Bruce Campbell.
Ah, nice. I have my Bruce Campbell one back there. I should do something like that with it because it being in the thing, it's kind of rubbing off every time I pull it out of the thing. So
Exorcist Linda Blair one too, signed by her. That's pretty dope.
that's pretty dope. It's just I could just see the big E and the big D, and I was like, "That's Evil Dead." I couldn't read it. I could just kind of see it.
I look good at seeing the big D.
Alex caught that big D.
Got that big
Got the
D and E.
big D.
Alex
All
can
right,
see
guys.
that big D a mile away. All right, guys. Yeah.
That's good note to edit on.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Some say know thyself, you know.
Peace out.
All right.
Peace.
See you next one.
One.